While not yet confirmed by Kuru Games, there is a big possibility that Yinlin will arrive or rerun in the second half of version 1.4. So if you're new to Wuthering Waves, or if you don't have Yinlin yet, then you have this opportunity in 1.4 to finally get perhaps the low-key best Resonator in the game. And I will explain to you why. So let's roll that intro. Let's go! Yo, hello everyone. Kamusta po sa inyong lahat, mga katropa, mga kapitbahay? Welcome to another video. And in this video, we're going to talk about the rerun of Yinlin. Should you pull for her? Should you invest into this character? I will try to explain to you what you need to know in order for you to make an objective decision about Yinlin. So let's jump right into it and explore what makes Yinlin so unique. Starting off, her basic attacks are pretty standard, nothing out of the ordinary. You've got your basic attack, heavy attack, mid-air attack, and dodge counter. But the real magic happens with her resonance skill. Her resonance skill uses her puppet string to deal electro damage. It puts Yinlin into something called execution mode. While in this mode, each basic attack or dodge counter can trigger an electromagnetic blast, hitting marked targets for extra electro damage. Next up, we have her secondary resonance skill. If you're in execution mode, you can use this skill to deal more electro damage. Just remember that if you switch characters or don't use it for a while, it'll go on cooldown. Then there's her Resonance Liberation. This ability simply calls down thunder on a large area of effect, dealing electro damage. Pretty standard but very effective, and the damage is quite big. As for her Forte circuit, this is where Yinlin really shines. When her judgment points are full, her heavy attack turns into Chameleon Cipher. It consumes those points to deal big electro damage. If you hit a target marked with Sinner's Mark, it gets transformed into Punishment Mark, providing additional damage opportunities. Note that when she is in this mode, she can actually deal off-field coordinated damage along with the current Resonator. So for example, this makes her very effective with units such as Jinzhou, for example, who requires additional energy for her Forte circuit bar. But the thing is, while Jinzhou is dealing damage, Yinlin continues also to deal off-field coordinated damage. Okay, so this is really important. The 4-day circuit is perhaps her biggest gimmick in the game. Now, let's look at team synergies. Looking at her team capabilities, her outro skill offers a nice buff. Allies in co-op mode gain a 20% electro damage boost and an extra 25% resonance liberation damage buff. This means Yinlin not only contributes damage herself, but also supports her teammates significantly. But that's not isolated to co-op mode alone, because even in solo mode, those buffs are actually useful for the next or the incoming Resonator. So if you pair her, for example, with another electro unit such as Calcharo or even Xiangliao, obviously, they will gain additional electro damage buffs plus additional resonance liberation buffs, making their DPS even deadlier. And it's not just for those two units, those electro units, because you can use her resonance liberation buff on other characters, on other DPS units in the game. So if you pair her with a unit that has a strong resonance liberation damage, has high resonance liberation damage, let's say like Jinzhou, for example, or Changli, she can actually buff their resonance liberation. So if you pair her with a Resonator that has high scaling resonance liberation damage, they will really pop when they cast their resonance liberation. Now let's talk about weapons. Actually, with Yinlin, one of your biggest issue is the fact that there are not a lot of choices when it comes to a 5-star weapon. However, her best in slot weapon, the String Master, is actually one, if not the best, rectifier weapon, 5-star rectifier weapon in the game right now. And aside from the String Master, your other options are either energy recharge substat weapons or attack percent substat weapons. And there are a couple of those now in the game, including the new I believe craftable 4-star weapons from the Black Shores, which she could definitely use, even though it could just be a stat stick for her. But looking at the String Master again, at max level, the String Master provides a 36% crit rate, which is fabulous. The weapon boosts damage for resonance skills and attack when the character is off-field, making it a top option for Yinlin, especially when she is doing her Forte Circuit off-field coordinated damage. When considering other characters that can use this weapon, we've got a few options, but definitely Yinlin is perhaps the best for this particular weapon. However, you could also use it on Sheshi, for example. And because it has high attack stats, Verena could also use it. Heck, you could even give it to the Shorekeeper if you build her as a DPS unit. Now, on to the most important question. Do you need Yinlin on your account? My impression is a strong, resounding yes. Because she offers excellent off-field damage, coordinated damage, off-field damage, and a versatile support capability. Her dual role as a DPS and off-field character or sub-DPS makes her extremely valuable. Comparing her to other off-field characters like Yuan Wu, for example, Yinlin outclasses him significantly in terms of support and overall damage output. She is not just powerful now, but is likely to age well as new characters and content are introduced into the game. Also, note that Yinlin can be put in almost probably all team comps right now because of this level of versatility. You could put her along with Changli, you could put her with Jinshi, you could put her with Ji Yan, you could put her with definitely Shang Liao, you could put her with Calcharo. If you have Encore, you could put her in there. She is so versatile that she can be part of any team comp. Also, if you're wondering, do you really need to get her best in slot weapon? I would say yes and no. Yes, if you really want the most powerful weapon of its class in the game right now, given that we don't have a lot of 5-star options at the moment, but it is very powerful, very strong weapon. However, if you cannot pull that weapon, you have a lot of other options, 4-star options mainly. You can settle with a weapon with energy regen substats like variation, for example, or there are a couple of attack substat weapons right now for Yinlin. So in short, it's not like she is very difficult to build. In fact, I think she is very free to play, friendly to build, and she can provide so much in return. Now let's quickly touch on her resonance chain. At sequence 0, I think that she's still pretty solid, and she can provide valuable electro damage boosts and buffs for the team. Sequences 1 and 2 enhances her skills and energy recovery, but I would argue that having them isn't really critical to enjoying playing her. So don't fret if ever you're only S0. As I mentioned earlier, she has so much to give in return, even though you spent very low on this character. Now, to wrap it all up, I think Yinlin is definitely worth pulling if you're looking for a strong electro character that offers both on-field and off-field damage support, plus uh, electro buffing and more general resonance liberation buffing, Yinlin is definitely the character for you. And not just that, she deals so much damage. Okay? They may not be super huge numbers, but it's a lot. Okay? And pairing her with certain units, certain elements, even makes the support that she provides uh, even better. Enhances every team unit, every team comp. She enhances every team comp. She's so versatile. You can slap her anywhere and you won't have any problems with her around. Anyways, let me know. For those that already have her in the past, what is your experience with her? Do you have the same experience that I do with the Yinlin? I think she is low-key the best resonator in the game right now. Overall, okay? Overall, best resonator in the game. Not necessarily as a main DPS, but as a support unit or sub DPS unit, she's really, really good. Drop your thoughts and any questions in the comments below. And don't forget, like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. Really enjoyed doing this video for you. I'll be out for the next couple of days. I'll be traveling, going to Japan. So this is going to be the last video of this week. So hopefully when I return, I could come up with more stuff for you guys. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Maraming salamat po. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!